For part one of your course project, you're going to begin by creating a very first page for your website. So you're going to create one web page, which will be your home page, your index.html. Now, of course, you have to create the entire website structure, right? So you need your web folder, your site folder, and in it you have your HTML page, your index.html page, and you have, all the other required folders if you remember from what we've learned earlier in the course. So you're being tested on this right now, so I won't tell you what they are, but they're the standard web folders, which will hold your style sheet, your images, your fonts, and so on. Okay, so make sure that you create these folders. After creating, you're going to zip it all together and submit it here. All right, so you have you have the barista.jpg, and you have the logo.png, and you have the TTF, the true type font. Those are the required files for creating your index.html page. Here I have index desktop and index desktop with measurements.jpg, and they look like this. This shows you what your web page should look like. So I've already provided for you the colors here that you need, okay? And you can, play around with those and make sure you only use the colors given to you. And here it should end up looking like this, okay? So you have your header here, you have your navigation here, you have your main here, you have your footer here, okay? And make sure that you use the proper colors that are assigned to you. And if you look at the other, JPEG, you'll see that I also have the measurements here. Please use a flexible width of 70%, and the paddings are given as so. Okay, so you'll be marked on whether you meet all the criteria that is given to you here. Okay, so please make sure that you use the mock-up to and make it look exactly like the mock-up that's given to you. Okay, please use flexible widths. The images and fonts that you need are attached in here. Please use these colors that are given to you. And again, you must create a folder for your website with all the standard conventions that you have learned. I'm not showing this to you here because you have already learned this and you're being tested on whether you understand what the standard conventions are when creating the web folder. Okay, so next I want you to zip up your folder. So how you would zip something up is to select the files that you need. For example, if this is the folder, this is my folder, I'm going to right click on it, and then you go send to, and then you would compress folder, and make sure that you name it under your name, your first name. So my first name is Yin, so I will type in Yin here, and then this would be the folder, the zipped folder that you would submit on Web Campus. You're also being marked on whether you're able to follow these instructions and submit the correct folder in the correct way that's required of you. So those are all in your marks, okay? You can look at you can look at your rubric here, and it will show you how your marks are allocated to you, whether you meet file and folder conventions, if your HTML elements are correct, if your CSS colors are correct, if your box model is correct, meaning the application of width, padding, and margins, and if your font works or if it doesn't work. Okay, so those are the things that you're being assessed on, also all written out here. So if you have any questions on it, please let me know. And if you do have questions, please make sure that they're specific and clear, okay? And please don't come to me with very general questions like, how do I get started, or what do I do, okay? So you need to be working on your project and also coming across a specific challenge that I can help you with, and I'd be very happy to help you. Okay, so you can email me for a Zoom appointment, or you can bring it up during our Zoom sessions for class.